Hi, this is Sensamashi again. So this is part 2, this is reading number 3. Um, so this does feel like a bit of reading number 2. So, I feel like some of you from reading number 2, that this is part of your guys' energy, but I am also feeling a bit of a different collective as well. 2 and 3 tend to kind of mesh together more than 1 and 2 does, and somehow 1 and 3 kind of mesh together a bit. Whenever I think about the energy wise, that's kind of the way I pick it up. But yeah, so these are your messages. These are positive messages for those of you who chose reading number 3. Wow. That one really wanted to come out. So there's something you've been dedicating your time to that Spirit wants to say is going good. Yeah, going really good. With these cards. Gotta respond to my brother. Ooh, this little sound hella good. Nice. Okay. So, for some or all of you, this is, well, for all of us, everything we are doing is all a part of, I guess, our life mission, our finding our purpose, finding, in other words, what is it that makes us happy, feeling connected. So this is all something you've been dedicating time to and growing and working on. It is something about building your life. This is an important thing to grow for feeling good about your life purpose, about what you want, whether that's friendship, a certain job that will, for me, something that will lead. It's something that you grow that leads you to more things that you will then be able to grow. So for me, this might just be beginning success, or I'm doing really well with my health, which will help grow into my life purpose of dismantling the road system, something like that. So, and that of course includes love. This can very easily be a person. Very easily. For some of you, this is a person that you know spot on who you're thinking of. For others of you, this is a connection that you've been feeling. Whether you're sure, it's okay, but it's a connection that you've been loving and nurturing, and the seeds have been planted long ago, since your energy has been here, which I feel basically would be eternity. But regardless of all that, there's something you've been growing and nurturing and loving, like stuff that you have not given up on because you simply love it. And I'm not talking about something toxic. If this is something that's harming you or not good for you, then of course there's got to be ways of working with that and removing those energies and toxic environments from your life. But this is really regarding something that's in alignment with you, in alignment with what's good for your soul's health, and that is good for your body's health, and in all aspects it is just good for you. Yeah, and it is something that will help. That there's been a lot of hurt from it, that's different. If you've hurt from things but you've grown and you've healed and you learned, and the energies are growing and raising with you, that's positive. And so I feel this message, whether or not you've got toxic energies or negative energies in your life, this is not regarding that. This is just regarding something else. This is regarding something you're trying to manifest in your life. So I'm going to go with that card. This has to do with creating your life, building yourself up. So Spirit is saying that it is growing, it is really happening, and you are very likely receiving messages from the universe one way or another, or you are just feeling it as like the High Priestess. Intuitively, you are feeling this is the path for you. It's like, I feel for some of you, you just changed your path. You just decided to pick something else. Maybe you were in school and you're like, this isn't for me, and you dropped out. Maybe some of you weren't in school and you're like, that's not for me, and you registered. Whatever it is, you changed your life path some way or another recently, but that maybe not even in that aspect. Maybe what you changed was just your perspective, and so you're still doing the same stuff. Maybe you're still in school, maybe you're not in school, maybe you're still working, maybe you're not working, maybe you're somewhere, maybe you're not. Whatever it is, basically something has changed with your path, and that path does not have to be the material world, but it could be spiritual. You could have just gone through an awakening that helps you feel more connected to the universe, something that is more in alignment with what you truly want to do out of this world. Maybe you've found what makes you happy, one of those things as a seed, and maybe you're finding more things, and the more you're getting used to, okay, let's just create things I want, things that I enjoy, even if you're not quite sure what those things are. I see you manifesting them. All of you who chose reading 3, yeah, and this is all about balancing all these components, and really getting into your creative energy of things that you've known, that you've been kept away from. Like, it's like as a baby bird and a mama bird was supposed to like feed you and stuff, and you didn't get fed by your mama bird, and you were just like wanting that like bird feed. Okay, that's a really weird sorry, that's a weird example, but it's like your soul has been wanting this nurturing for so long, and is getting it. Your soul is getting to nurture like a love for yourself, both the strength of you and the fragileness of you, like all aspects of you. You're nurturing that. You're nurturing the part of you that has only good intentions, that wouldn't hurt anyone, and is not going to give up on anything, and is not going to give up on life, and is not going to give up on love or this universe. There's that part that's being nurtured as this like bird creative, energy. You're not giving up on your your innate desires, like what you just want to do, whether that's like things you're physically attracted to, things that are more like short, impulsive, compulsive, whatever it's called, where you just kind of get that gratification, and then sometimes you're like, I did not need that 5th bowl of ice cream. That kind of stuff. It's like things that like you enjoy doing that may not actually be best for your health, but they're good for the soul. And basically, like, if you can balance all of these out, none of these components alone, all these components just on their own can be quite unhealthy. If you're only focused on just all this energy, you might not nurture your body. You maybe get so caught up in healing everyone else that you don't heal your own body, and you become quite fragile, and eventually it doesn't matter that you're holding this bowl. Eventually your body will give out and you'll drop the bowl, So it's like even this loving energy on its own can be bad. So this may sound kind of bad, like the way I described it, but with balance, it's a very key component to nurturing your wants and your needs and your soul. Feeling connected to the universe. Feeling aligned with what you're doing, and importantly, the healing aspect, the feeling the pain and persevering it, and growing past the pain and healing, and then behind the scenes, all of this, finding balance in all of this is helping you manifest and create your life and transform yourself, and really help you know what flame you want to burn, what flag you want to bear, or whatever. I think I said that in either reading 1 or 2. I don't remember. Yeah, again, with the passion. Your passions are igniting. This is the positive news I really feel for reading 3, is that your passions are very much so igniting. And it has a lot to do with all this nurture and care, and finding oneness within yourself, and finding what truly matters to you, and taking care of it and holding on to that. And that is yourself, taking care of yourself and finding inner peace and feeling safe and feeling like you can be wherever you want to be, and you can be whoever you want to be and do whatever you want to do, and really trusting you are always going to be safe in this world, no matter what your circumstances or situation. If your body is sick, Spirit is saying that there's something about it, that you are still protected, you can still heal. If it's not about the physical body, if it's about where you are, like economics wise, like financial circumstances, where you are in this like world, like Spirit is saying, no matter what it is, cycles continue, There's fortune and misfortune. There's life and there's death. There's success and there's loss. But all of these ultimately, it's just this. Sorry, that kind of sounds spooky. It's just the understanding that there's a balance to all of these energies, and understanding that you can, if anything, regardless of your circumstances, you can be proud of who you are. And regardless of things you've thought, things you've done, things you've felt, everything, you can be proud of who you are and the life that you have. No matter how painful one's journey is, I think there's something respectable and pure and beautiful about each person's journey. There's some journeys where it's just like, how could I even think or say that? But you know, when I hear certain stories, yeah, it's hard to say that, like, what I think and feel, but it is true. No matter what I've been heard, no matter what I've seen, I have always found a sense of beauty behind something. And sometimes there's just things I don't understand, or that others don't understand, or that you don't understand. For example, for me, I just won't understand, like, watching scary movies. I just don't enjoy them at all. But other people have definitely found the beauty and the importance and the significance behind scary movies. I'm able to more or less do that, but for circumstances of what happens in people's lives, doesn't mean I always understand, really. But rather that I do understand that we're all connected, and that whatever pain or suffering that they go through, it is not the end when we die. That physical death is the same as all other death that I have seen, all other forms of transformation. That it wouldn't make sense to break the cycle of what I've witnessed about death with the physical loss. Yeah, I hope that made sense. Hoping these are positive messages. I don't mean to bring anyone down. It's just, I feel like, for those of you who chose reading 3, and just kind of people in general, that, like, worldly issues and things like that is a big concern when considering this. But really just hone in on yourself, and you can help heal the world and heal a lot of these worldly issues, like cancer and poverty, starvation, what we do to the environment and to animals, just so many things, and overall consciousness and awareness of others. We can heal all of these things, but it starts with healing ourselves. One person healing themselves infinitely increases the positivity, the vibration of the planet, and it increases our odds of healing and ascending this planet and everyone. Yeah, you can do this. This is in your reach. Something you may not be, something that you can't do is heal the whole world all by yourself, because as much as you are the universe, everyone and everything is the universe too. But you, as that one particle of the universe, can heal yourself, and that does heal that part in the universe that has experienced the worldly issues. So wherever you are at, if you can heal your whole life pretty much, that does save the world, that does save the universe. Healing yourself and doing things that you can do. Focus on what you can do, not on what you can't. And if you believe, what was it that I heard? It was you can't do anything that you can't imagine, but you can do anything that you can imagine. The quote was way better, but basically whatever your thoughts become your reality. So if you lose all thoughts, if you let go of all the thoughts of fear, of the idea of this universe is doomed, of pain, of suffering, all that stuff, if you can release those thoughts and all your thoughts are healing and success and victory, then you will manifest those, because you can change your perspective on things, and you can just do anything you want to do. You can heal. You are ready. You are very much ready for okay, well, now this is tying into more like love life. Yeah. With success and growth and joy stability, strengthening bonds, find balance. There's a lot of this. So when you can heal yourself, this is the Six of Cups. Let me try to find it in this deck. There's the Three of Cups. There's the Two of Cups. I'm a big fan of that. Ooh, Ten of Cups. Alright, I'm not having much luck. There it is, Six of Cups. So, with your 3 cups, if you heal yourself, whatever you attract is always going to reflect that. You will reflect, if you've done all the healing, now this being the universe, or a partner, or a friend, whatever, you now attract that more. And if someone on this end doesn't have the same energy as yours, they will see yours and hopefully learn from it and can mirror that as well. So that is in terms of people. So this is also a positive message. This is a reminder to not give up on others, to not give up on anyone or any aspect of the universe. Giving up on any part of the universe is essentially the same thing as giving up on a part of yourself. And if you want to achieve oneness, you cannot give up on a part of yourself. So you therefore cannot give up on anyone in this universe. What comes from this oneness is very much creating your reality, creating the world that you desire, creating the life that you desire, nurturing your soul. This is, I feel like the positivity behind the rewards is already very much clear. Yeah, something that you can channel this for forever. This energy of going with the flow of, I'm hearing like, whoo, swishing the shot, like you throw like a basketball and it lands perfectly in the hoop every single time. Like practice makes perfect. Working on these as you practice this, sometimes you'll do better with this top part, maybe other times you'll do better. A lot of the times we're really good at this part, just doing something that just gives us pure gratification, whether that's food or a movie or, just something. This is something often that we're quite good at, but sometimes basically it's like, yeah, these aren't always going to all be balanced, all these components that I've kind of been talking about, but with all this Two of Pentacles, you're in a situation right now where it's not that you're necessarily stuck, but it's more like you have all the time right now to keep healing and pour the cups back and forth to practice, pretty much. It's kind of like life. There's no rush. You get to go your own pace, so long as you are practicing and you're actually trying to get somewhere and you're actually thinking during this time that there's nothing else to do, that you're actually wanting to get out of this energy, that you want to move forward, that you want to grow your life, that you want to find all of your ambitions and your dreams, and you want to see them come true. It's a matter of if you want that. It's okay that even during the Hangman's energy, there are times where maybe you're not even sure of how to do any of these things. Spirit is also saying that's okay. It's just, I don't know, just making sure that you very much feel important, that you're a part of this too. I'm gonna pull some final message from this deck. Yeah, so reading number 3, this isn't really much so of like what's coming into your life, but rather, what's leaving your life. A reminder to love every moment. This chapter in your life is coming to an end, and something quite beautiful is coming from it. Love, yes, love is coming from it, and more mystery and more fun surprises. So, this chapter book in your life is coming to a closure. This person that you've been nurturing and believing in, having to hold that energy with you all the time, is feeling the weight of that is coming to a close, This does not mean giving up on them, but rather remembering them and moving on and moving towards more things full of more unconditional love. As you still leave that memento, unconditional love for that person, but you are going to continue loving yourself and doing other things. And if that person feels that energy and they grow from it and they come back to you more healed as well, great. If not, you can keep on remembering them and hoping for the best for them, and kind of leave that in the past as this part of the heart. And that's like the past, and then you can focus on the present, your heart. Yeah. Wow, very watery card. I love this. All right, I gotta go. Sending love and light. Peace out. My brother's here. Bye.